Welcome everybody to the November 20th, 2023 Wilson County Commission meeting. Thank you all for being here. I believe we've got some Leadership Wilson alumni, or Leadership Wilson folks here tonight. Some Cumberland students on the back. Thank you all for being here, as well as the rest of our guests. This time I'll turn it over to Commissioner John Gentry for the prayer and the pledge.
Thank you very much. Tonight I've asked my wife to do the prayer. A few weeks ago, we were in Washington, D.C., where her mother was inducted into the Aviation Hall of Fame. And she spoke there, so I asked her if she would like an encore, and she pleasantly agreed, so I'm going to turn it over to her now. Terry Gentry.
Please rise.
Heavenly Father, we come to you in this season of Thanksgiving with grateful hearts. We are all truly blessed to live in this great nation and in the beautiful state of Tennessee. Thank you for the men and women who are willing to serve on this commission, and bless them, Father, that they may make wise decisions that are in accordance with your will. Please be with the leaders of our state as well as those who lead our country. Give them all wisdom, courage, and kindness. I pray these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you both so much. This time, if you will press yes on your panel to record your presence at tonight's meeting. Brother Glenn? Brother Glenn Denton? You have something? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. One of our most gentlemanly commissioners, Mr. Robert Fields, this is his 75th birthday today, and he don't look a day over 74 to me. And I'd like for y'all to join me in happy birthday to Mr. Robert tonight. He's a fine, kind gentleman, and so let's sing to him tonight. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
All right. Brother Glenn, if you were still in the pulpit, I believe you got some choir members in here.
Amen.
Amen. Please record on the presence. 25, all of us are here tonight. At this time, asking anyone in the audience for public comment who would like to speak before the County Commission to please step to the back podium, state your name and address for the record, please. Anyone here wishing to speak to the County Commission? Seeing none, we'll close public comment period and we'll move on to the report from the Steering Committee. Commissioner Fields.
Steering Committee of the County Commission of Wilson County, Tennessee met in regular session on Thursday, November the 9th, 2023 in the upstairs conference room in the Wilson County Courthouse. A copy of those minutes are in your packet. I move that they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Adoption of the agenda, Commissioner Fields.
Each person has a copy of the agenda without any modifications. I move that it be accepted as presented.
Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Consent agenda, Commissioner Fields.
Mr. Mayor, we do have a consent agenda. We have a resolution 23-11-1. I move that it be received, approved, and filed.
Any discussion on this? It is a line item transfer to its money. We'd like to have a roll call vote. Please cast your vote when you're ready. Commissioner Marlowe, all hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record. 25-0, consent agenda passes. This time we'll go to special recognition, and I'll ask Commissioner Jerry McFarland to come forward.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor and ladies and gentlemen of the commission. I ask former Sheriff and Commissioner Terry Ash to come forward, please, and the board of the Wilson Warriors for a presentation. And where is our VSO? There she is. She's hiding behind you, Jeremy, so. Mr. Mayor, I'd like to turn the microphone over to former Sheriff Terry Ash. Terry, you take the mic, please.
That's a mistake.
It's going to be a short meeting.
It'll be very, very short, Mayor. Thank you all for letting us appear in front of you. The Wilson Warriors, many of you know, were founded, we're about 11 years old now. Just to briefly share this with you, we have put thousands of dollars worth of names on that wall over here for people who could not afford it or were deceased veterans. Our mission changes a little bit along the way, and our VSO, Sabrina, had started a program with No Vet Left Behind. We've had 2 or 3 fundraisers in the last couple of years, and we've been putting money aside, asking the mayor and Mr. Maynard, which have graciously set up a line item where we can put some monies in there. It's kind of like, let me just tell you about money. This is one where they get a call tonight while y'all are going home, and there'll be a veteran stranded on one of the 8 exits that are in this county, or there'll be one that doesn't have any food or can't pay their light bill. And so we've probably been behind the scenes putting our funds together. Some of our members are here. Of course, you know Commissioner Kurtz, Marine Corps. Sorry about that. Hank, Marine Corps. Sorry about that.
No Corps.
Sorry about that, too. Sorry, Colonel. Colonel, Army. Notice how the Marines lined up against us Army guys. But we're going to make a presentation tonight to the Veteran Service Office. So the director has some funds to take care of some emergency things that happen all the time. Veterans do not want a handout. They do need a hand up occasionally. And the Bible speaks very plainly about we should be taking care of those who are less fortunate. So I'm proud to be working with a bunch of other folks that are not here, couldn't make it here tonight. So we have a check to present, and Sue, our treasurer, will make this presentation, the amount and everything, please.
We are very happy and pleased to present $4,500 to your association.
So this No Vet Left Behind program was an idea. And because we had so many phone calls, I'd get them on a Saturday or a Friday afternoon at 4:15 when everybody's gone, and Operation Stand Down and MASH, all the other resources that we use, they don't open on the weekend. I've paid out of my pocket. We have many people on the board that have paid out of their pockets to have veterans put in a hotel or buy them food. So this means the world to us. Thank you so very much. I mean, the No Vet Left Behind, I guess in a brief overview quickly, is just for emergent needs, emergent housing, medication, food, and we have some veterans that they can't provide for their children. They need diapers, they may need formula, and all of this normally happens after hours. So this is so amazing. Thank you all so very much for this. I'm very appreciative, and all the veterans that are going to benefit from this will be appreciative as well. Thank you so much.
Well, when Sheriff Ash asks you to do something, you do it, you know that. So he said, Sue, get up there and tell them about the breakfast. I've talked to most of you in here. Most of you have bought tickets to our Wilson Warriors breakfast. This is one of our fundraisers. We have a golf tournament in the spring and this in the wintertime. Tickets are $20 each, and if you have not bought a ticket, I have some sitting right back there. So see me before I leave, okay? Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for the organization that's done a lot for our veterans and our plaza. Thank you for that. This time, we'll go to the next resolution, special honoree tonight that we have in our presence, Commissioner Kurtz, Commissioner Denton, and Commissioner Costley will come and make this presentation.
Colton, will you and your family like to come up here? You can even bring your grandfather with you too. Oh, sorry, old daddy. Hey, let's come up here. Come
Commissioner Dow.
It's coming, he's just slow. This is my grandson.
You're not proud, are you? All right, I think we got everybody here. Resolution of the Board of County Commissioners of Wilson County, Tennessee to recognize and congratulate Tennessee Titan Colton Dow. Whereas Colton Davis Dow was born on April 19th, that's a great month, 1999 to Chris and Tracy Dow of Lebanon, Tennessee. Whereas growing up in Lebanon, Tennessee, Dow was a fan of the Titans, attending camp, practices at Ascension St. Thomas Sports Park, and games at Nissan Stadium. And whereas Dow attended Wilson Central High School and played for Coach Brad Dedman during his school career, Dow guided the Wildcats to 8-3 record with a playoff berth in 2016. He graduated from Wilson Central High School in 2017. And whereas Dow was a two-star recruit and received offers from numerous FCS as well as 2 FBS teams, he initially committed to play for the Chattanooga Mocs before later switching to the UT Martin Skyhawks. And whereas when Dow was a true freshman at UT Martin in 2017, he redshirted. The following year, he appeared in 11 games and recorded 10 catches for 138 yards and 3 touchdowns. And whereas Dow was named to the Hero Sports Sophomore All-American team and was named second team All-Conference. And whereas in the spring of 2021 season that was postponed due to the 2020 pandemic, Dow started all 7 games and recorded 40 receptions for 459 yards and 4 touchdowns and was named first team All-OVC. And whereas Dow was named first team All-OVC into the Blue Bloods All-Conference first team his senior year after tallying 67 receptions for 1,036 yards and 6 touchdowns. He became the 4th player in program history to eclipse 1,000 receiving yards in a season. And whereas Dow finished his stint at UT Martin as their all-time leader in receiving yards, 2,796, while additionally tallying 177 receptions and 19 scores, he graduated from Tennessee Martin with a degree in exercise science in December of 2021. Whereas Dow, a wide receiver, was selected by the Titans in the 7th round, 228th overall of the 2023 NFL Draft. Now, therefore, it be resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Wilson County, Tennessee, on behalf of Wilson County citizens, we hereby recognize and congratulate Colton Dow on his achievements and wish him the best in his football career and all his future endeavors.
All in favor, say aye.
I just want to say a word. I was Colton's pastor since he's a little fella, and now I have to hug him at the waist. That's as high as I can get. But I want to say as gifted, as outstanding, as talented, as accomplished as he is on the football field, he's even a finer man in life.
Yeah, amen.
And today, I want you to honor him, not for all of his accomplishments on the field. That's great. He'll get that. His potential's tremendous. I'll tell him what he's going to accomplish in days to come. But whatever he does, he'll accomplish more in this life and have more rewards in the next life because he's never failed. He's never been ashamed of his Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and his faith in him.
Yes.
And if you notice, he never fails to take the opportunity to give God the glory for everything God's allowed him to accomplish. So his accomplishments in life will far outweigh his accomplishment on the field. As great as he is there, he's a greater young man in this life. And I love him and I love his family.
I really appreciate that, brother, when I do. And, you know, on the Titans website, it says, you know, I'm from Lebanon, but I grew up in Wilson County over there, you know, in Tucker. So this really means a lot. This really means a lot, and I appreciate each and every one of you, you know, for thinking of me and taking some time out of your Monday night, you know, to honor me. I feel I'm really blessed to be in this situation, and I just thank each and every one of you. I thank my family. They've been with me, you know, stride for stride every single day, every single step I've taken. They've been right behind me, and you know, without that, it's really hard to be successful in this life, and you know, I can realize that and really appreciate them. So thank y'all for taking some time, you know, to make a young man's night and make me feel a little special. So I really appreciate it, and thank you.
Yeah, good hand, you caught that.
Thank y'all. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay.
He's bigger than me.
Sir, thank y'all.
We should have told him about your road. Those were the good days, yeah. That's where we all got started.
Yeah, that's where it all started.
That's where it all started, yeah. So it's a good story. Congratulations and thanks for representing Wilson County. Horace Colton. Yes, sir. Yeah. No way. He took after his mama. This time we'll ask Commissioner William Glover to come forward with a special recognition.
As she's walking up here, I think she's really nervous, because I said I was going to have her do a prayer, but somebody already beat you to it. But this awesome young lady, been going to church with her all of her life. But again, she's kind of like Colton. She makes good decisions. She loves the Lord. She's a good example for everybody around her. And she had an awesome season this year and last year in golf, so we just want to recognize her. Her parents are Rob and April Parsons. She's got a bunch of brothers. How many brothers you got? 3 brothers. Isabella Parsons of Watertown High School has had an outstanding career in high school golf. Isabella began her career at Watertown Middle School in 8th grade, and whereas she began her high school career in her freshman year, finishing the year placing 2nd at the district tournament and 5th at the regionals. This year, as a sophomore, she continued her excellent record, placing 2nd at both the district and the regional tournaments. Isabella's personal best was at the regional tournament, falling just 1 stroke behind the first place winner. At the state tournament, Isabella shot an 84 on the first day and a 95 on day 2, for a total score of 184, placing 26 out of 43 on a very difficult course. Isabella is also very active in many clubs and organizations at Watertown High School, including FFA, the Book Club, FBLA, Student Government, Beta Club, and Honor Society. Isabella is enrolled in many honor courses and especially enjoys her ag classes. While playing golf in college is not necessarily a go for her, she's not eliminating that possibility as her skills and impressive record continues to grow. So hopefully she will go on and to college also. That she says that golf takes a lot of time and effort, but it can be rewarding. How well I enjoy each round of golf depends on the other girls I'm playing with and how friendly they are. Golf is much more enjoyable when you're playing with friendly competitors, and so is life, right? we can all agree that life is so much easier with those that are around us. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of County Commissioners of Wilson County, Tennessee, that we hereby recognize Watertown High School golfer Isabella Parsons for her outstanding career in golf for Watertown High School, congratulate her on her many accomplishments, and offer our support and encouragement as she continues her golfing career in her junior and senior year. Congratulations.
All in favor, say aye.
She'll get a picture. Maybe.
I got you. Yeah, we got it.
Congratulations.
Want to watch you on TV one day, lady. Okay. I believe that covers our special recognition. There is no public hearing tonight for zoning, as far as I know. So we'll move on to report from the Minutes Committee. Commissioner Fields.
The Minutes Committee of the County Commission of Wilson County, Tennessee met in regular session on Thursday, November the 9th, 2023, in the upstairs conference room at the Wilson County Courthouse. A copy of those minutes are in your packet. I move that they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Reading of the minutes.
Make a motion that we dispense with reading of the minutes?
Here is second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. At this time, I'd ask Miss Heather Bay to come forward and give us a presentation on our airport. As she comes forward, I would like to tell you three other quick things. One, we moved the microphones on your desk to get ready for the new electric panels that will be there for the voting machine, so that's why they got moved to the side. You will see this also from Mr. Barker about agriculture in Wilson County. Got some very good stats there. And Ms. Heather, I'll turn it over to you. Thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Do you need that up there? Corey, you got it?
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor Hedda, for asking me. I've grown up with about half of you in this group, and I'm still nervous, so just bear with me a little bit. Yes, my name's Heather Bay. I'm the CEO and airport manager for the Lebanon Municipal Airport. I own the company called Direct Flight Solutions. We manage the day-to-day operations for the city of Lebanon. It's an honor to be here before you today and speak about the Lebanon Airport. The Lebanon Airport is known for being one of the leaders in Tennessee's growing aviation industry. We're proud to serve business and general aviation. We're not an airfield that's probably ever going to sell flights. It's not there are not scheduled flights out of there. It's all general private aviation. The clip that is shown, that you just saw, is, the clip shown is one of our latest campaigns focusing on Middle Tennessee tourism. The airfield's become increasingly known for its convenience and ideal proximity. There are many embracing the luxury of getting into their car and in the air within 15 minutes. The Lebanon Airport is also known for giving back to its community with aid in local, state, and federal government. The Lebanon Airport offers the Joint Economic Community Development Board one of the largest economic engines and commerce industry in our community as their front door for Wilson County. Your front door for Wilson County. As of this year, we're proud to say we've been home for Wilson County School System's first aviation classes. What's next? Wilson Works, will be joining the JCDB upstairs in our terminal. This collaboration displays a magnificent gesture of insight you all present for anyone choosing Wilson County. Please allow me to educate the new commissioners on a few things about private aviation and the Lebanon Airport. And that's why he asked me to be here. So, local and state representatives often meet commercial, industry, organizations flying into small airports. TVA and the TVA and Economic Development Council have been utilizing helicopters to tour remote locations for development opportunities for decades. Now the TVA survey and line repair team call Lebanon Airport home. In 2024 will mark 40 years since Lebanon partnered with Vanderbilt University Medical Center and their first air ambulance helicopter base, offering air medic opportunities throughout our region. It's my pleasure to announce that they have gone from regional to nationwide. Their air ambulance service is with a PC-12 turboprop aircraft, which means it's a plane. Their team is often flying over 900 nautical miles each way for patients in need of specialized medical care. Over 50 additional businesses call Lebanon Airport home. Airport-based tenants continue to play a key role in preserving jobs and economic health in our community. Elite Rotorcraft, one of the worldwide leaders in movie and television film production, recently began to call our airport home. The Elite founders were motivated to relocate to their helicopter headquarters from Chicago after learning the logistics of Lebanon, its ideal proximity to air and interstate, and the nationwide accessibility. And I have to say our charm too. We love what we do. But uniquely, the State of Tennessee Film Commission's department offered the incentives that were needed to seal the relocation deal. The last group I will tell you is about Class Bravo Air, one of the leading Middle Tennessee flight schools. CBA has grown their business from the ground up, literally, at the Lebanon Airport, increasing their Cessna aircraft fleet and operations, providing over 15,000 flying hours to students furthering their education. Your county benefits from the City of Lebanon's ownership of Mike 54 at the Lebanon Municipal Airport. Please know more Wilson County residents and businesses operate in and out of the airport than City of Lebanon residents and businesses. Our once rural airfield catered to less than 100 or even 1,000 aircraft a year. We now cater to 150 a day. What does the Lebanon Airport need from you? Well, we needed to allow me to educate you just a little bit. And I'm almost over my time. So, I needed you to be aware of the public transportation system offered within your county. Need you to be aware your constituents and your businesses need your continued support. It's obvious every one of the departments, everyone in business is facing the cost of doing business that are rising everywhere we turn. The public transportation system requires continued standardization and safety projects. Many of you know that the past 6 years, legislation minimized the state funding opportunities as Lebanon and Middle Tennessee airports boom. I'm grateful that the City of Lebanon continued seeking diversified funding opportunities. The multilateral approach is evidence. Your commitment is evidence that business and general aviation are blessed to operate through a well-maintained airfield. Mr. Gentry, thank you. Thank you for serving on the Lebanon Airport Commission. Thank you for leading our managerial oversight committee. It's an honor to work with you. commissioners, each and every one of you. I looked, actually, I'm a nerd, so I did the research. So I was seeking out, like, who lives where, what businesses where, and it's astonishing how many people are not in this circle that they are touching the airfield. They're literally on the outer skirts. There's 70-plus airfields in the state of Tennessee, and there's 90-plus counties. That tells you that we do bring in outside counties. But your constituents are being served the most. I have to thank you, commissioners, for offering our county the best quality of life that, Chris, that we've raised our children in, or that we grew up with. I worked with your wife years ago. I won't say how far back. And the best place to do business. Offering our children a higher standard education, and our county employees a place to let Wilson County shine. I have to say, my family, and my team are all grateful. Words cannot properly express that. We appreciate being able to serve everyone at the Lebanon Airport that's usually here to see someone in your area. Thank you for your time. Thank you for letting me educate you a little bit, new commissioners, as he requested. And if you ever need anything, we're at the Lebanon Airport. Just come see us. We'll take good care of you.
Thank you, Ms. Heather. We do appreciate what you do there, and I know the commissioners know that monetarily we give there to the airport, so I felt like you probably need to hear an update from time to time. And Mr. Gentry, we do appreciate you serving on that commission for us as well. Any notaries to be added to the list? Notaries are there. Do I hear a motion to approve the ones? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. JECDB position number 2, one county commissioner, is what I have to put on this one. You are to elect one county commissioner to serve a one-year term for the JECDB position number 2. It will run from January the 1st, 2024 through January the 1st, 2025. I would like to recommend for you to elect Ms. Commissioner Beth Bowman.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. JEC position number 4, same story here, and would like for you to serve, asked to serve Commissioner Bobby Franklin.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion on that? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. And then JECDB position 19. Caleb Thorne, I believe he is here tonight in the back that would represent our business there. Upon your confirmation, I'd like to appoint Mr. Caleb Thorne. Information about him was in your packet. Do I hear a motion to approve?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Library Board, you are to elect one member to serve the remainder term of Ms. Sue Ann Bone on the Library Board. Here, I'd like to recommend your consideration Ms. Lee Anna Kuckles. Information about this candidate was in your packet. And just so people will know, I get this conversation from time to time. Though the Library Board is not one that I just get to pick out of a hat and bring to you, they're much like the Water Authority districts. They'll send me a name of who their board wants to be on there, and I present that to you. If I don't see any issues, I'll permit it to you, and then if you see a problem, you have the right to turn that down, and we'll send it back for more. But 2 or 3 have asked lately, can I be on the Library Board, and I had to go back and tell them that, so I just wanted you guys to know that as well. But what is your pleasure, Ms. Leanna?
So motion to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Report from Emergency Management Agency Committee, Commissioner Bernard.
EMA met Tuesday, November 7th, 5 o'clock upstairs here in the conference room. I move the minutes be received and filed.
Second.
Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Emergency Management Director's Report, Director Cooper. I can't talk tonight for some reason.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
County Commission. Our total cost for this month, $1,499. Year-to-date, $13,009. A little bit under, which for us and the citizens, that's a good thing. So I'm not going to complain. As far as the agency itself, we are finished with a promotional process. It did go exceptionally well. have a hiring class, orientation class next week starting. So we'll bring on more personnel there. Station 3 and 10, it lingers a little bit on, but hopefully around the first week of December, we'll be able to do a final walkthrough on both of those, and move on. We did get the ladder truck arrived Thursday instead of Friday. We're going to do 2 weeks of training on that piece of apparatus. And after you see it, you'll know why we're doing it. So, and even after the meeting today, if you would like to view that, it is set up right out here, right now. So when you leave, you have a chance of going over to view what you purchased. And I want to thank you for that. Not only me thanking you, but I'm sure the citizens are going to thank you too, once it gets put into action and we save more lives and more houses. So with that, I say thank you, and that concludes my report, other than happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Motion to approve.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you, Director Cooper. Report from the Law Enforcement Committee, Commissioner Kurtz.
No report.
And Sheriff Bryan and Chief Deputy Howe is out tonight and could not be here, so they said the report's in your packet. If you have any questions, you definitely could give them a call, but they have another assignment tonight. Report of Education Committee, Commissioner Marlowe.
No report.
On a report. Report from the, can I have a motion to approve the sheriff's report?
So moved.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Okay. Director of Schools report, Director Jeff Luttrell.
Good evening. You have my report in your packet. Included in that is the agenda for November 6th board meeting that we had. Highlighted that night, do want to bring to point, is we received our composite scores for growth back from the state. The following schools: Glayville Middle, Mount Jude Middle, Rutland Elementary, Southside Schools, Springdale Elementary, and Stoner Creek Elementary, and West Wilson Middle Schools all received level 5, which is the highest score you can receive. Our district received a composite score also of level 5 in growth, and did not stop there. I'd mentioned this earlier. I had some information, but did not become final. But Glayville Middle School's 6th grade social studies department students had the highest growth score in the state of Tennessee, 15.8. Give you what that means, 0 is when your growth is acceptable, where you're supposed to be. And they were at 15.8. Then Mount Juliet Middle School's 7th grade social studies department, and their students had a growth of 15.1, which was also highest in the state. So in 6th and 7th grade, in those two areas, our students outperformed anybody in the state. I'd like to congratulate those teachers and those students for their commitment, and so very proud of that, and we'll continue to watch that as those students move throughout our system. Enrollment updates you have, just you have all the information, but in summary, we are up 458 from end of the year last year, and same time frame we're up 166. Has slowed a little bit, but we expect to see that jump in January as we start a new semester. Our attendance average still remains above 95%. Included in the packet is we went back to our attendance awards throughout the year. You have the schools that were the highest in the last reporting period. I do want to mention, and you may have heard, the 2016 or 17 General Assembly passed a law that required an A through F scoring system for schools, another accountability model. It had been postponed for various reasons. I think it was testing issues and COVID, but that has been unveiled. We're in the middle right now of going through data and reporting and appealing any appeals. We expect to have that sometime in December. Very new, and to our state is a letter grade for each school and school district, so we'll be monitoring that and really focusing in on what we need to be working on, although we're already almost halfway through the semester before we got that. But you will be seeing that, and I'll have more information when that comes. Human Resource continues to have some openings, have 64 certified openings and 116 classified. 18 of those classified are exceptional ed positions. So we're still in shortage, and which that means there's a lot of people carrying a large load every day in our schools to make it through. Would like to welcome Bonnie Brown. She's our new ESL coordinator. And that created an opening because we did promote her from within, but she was very deserving and will do a great job coordinating our ESL program. Construction project updates, it's in your packet. You can look on that at the schedule. It is coming in ahead of schedule. We do not have a hard date on when we will have occupancy. I'm hoping in December's construction meeting to get a little more information. But in our walkthrough this month, it is really shaping up, and you can see on the schedule they're moving right along. The dry weather's been great to be able to school this fall, and so we do expect to have that and be moving into that sometime next semester. Include the fall sports update, and you can read through that as we go into the winter season now. Also, pay special attention to our school holiday performance section. Our schools, our drama classes, choirs, bands, orchestras, they're preparing for the holiday performances, and I encourage you to check your school's website. And if you get a chance and opportunity, stop in and see that. They do a tremendous job, and they would love to see your presence. Also included is high school graduation dates, not rates. You know where my mind's at. But we do have that solidified for graduation dates for this year, and you have that. Other than that, have a great Thanksgiving. Any questions?
Do you have a motion to approve?
Motion to approve.
I got a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
I didn't see anybody on the panel, but I saw Commissioner Smith pointing to somebody. Somebody have a question?
I just
Sorry,
want to
Commissioner.
ask a question in light of, Jeff, I know you do your very dead level best to make sure our kids gets the best curriculum, but I also know you have to take what the state pretty much gives you, and you don't, sometimes we don't have a lot of choice. And a lot of what's going on in the country today with the ignorance of many of our young people that's coming out of our higher schools of academia, and the hatred that we're seeing, in support of terrorism, in support of globalism, and even in hatred of America, is our history and geography, world and American history, that we teach the empirical periods, and we teach the Holocaust and the World Wars and those things in an accurate point of view, or is it slanted with the globalist perspective like we're seeing today? Marxism, socialism, and communism, I know I learned when I was in school to hate that stuff. And so I just wonder if that's, if we're in good shape as far as our curriculum and teaching our young people about our history and heritage.
I feel we are, and that's the area I taught. Spent a lot of time in this county teaching our young people, and feel very confident in what I witnessed within our social studies department. Our state curriculum is matched to state standards provided by the state. We have a room set up in central office that is open to anyone that can come in and schedule and go through any of our curriculum they want to. And I have yet to have one official complaint hit my desk about any of our curriculum. So that's what I can tell you, but I feel very confident, and I'm very confident of our students. You got just an example today of two, and that's just two of many. And so I'm very confident in what we're doing in Wilson County Schools in teaching our standards and teaching history as it happened. And that's very important, that we always teach history just as it happened.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Commissioner Dent?
Just a question. Do we have any word on our FEMA or TEMA money coming back?
Signed a couple, I'm glad you brought that up, Ms. Gentry. We signed a couple final signatures the past week. I don't know, Aaron, if you've received that into the trustee's office yet on those two jobs. We're in the process of wrapping some of those jobs up. We are appealing one still, but we're continuously working on that, and I'm going to get with Aaron so he can start looking for what should be coming in.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes, sir. Director Luttrell, am I correct that the Mount Juliet High School Band will be marching Thursday in the Macy's Day Parade?
That's correct, yes.
I would encourage everybody to watch and participate. Yeah, I know we can't get there to New York, but at least we can support them via television.
Anybody else? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you, Director Luttrell. Report from Public Works Committee, Commissioner Weathers.
No report this month.
Ag Center Management, Commissioner Scruggs.
Ag Center Management met November the 8th. Minutes are in the packet we received by.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Animal Control, Commissioner Breeze.
Animal Control met on Thursday, November 9th at 5 p.m. in the upstairs conference room. The minutes are in your packet. I move they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Audit, Commissioner Glover.
No report.
Broadband, Commissioner Franklin.
No report.
Development Tourism, Commissioner Brown.
No report.
Ethics, Commissioner Dow.
No report.
Finance, Commissioner Costley.
No report.
Before the last commission meeting.
Right before the last commission meeting.
It's in there.
Met on October the 16th.
Yeah, that's right. We met elect officers and stuff. That's right.
Yeah, October 16th to reports in your packet.
It's in your packet. Maybe they'd be received and filed.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. That was good. Health and Recreation, Commissioner Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We were scheduled to meet on November the 9th, 2023, here at the courthouse in the upstairs conference room. I didn't have enough members present, but if you would, just look at the minutes there in your packet. If you have any questions, probably call Aaron Maynard about any contract information for the health department.
Do you hear a motion to approve?
So moved.
Any questions? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Insurance, Commissioner McFarland.
Insurance met October the 12th, 5:30 p.m. Minutes in your packet. Move to be received and filed.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Judicial, Commissioner Gentry.
Judicial Committee met on October 16th. The minutes in your package move to be received and filed.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Planning and Zoning, Commissioner McFarland.
Planning and Zoning met on November the 7th. The minutes in your packet move to be received and filed, and there's a workshop on commercial businesses, et cetera, to come up on the 30th of November in this room. Anybody like to attend?
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Rules, Commissioner Keith.
Rules Committee met tonight, 20th of November, 2023. They'll be available in your packet next month.
Okay. Urban Type Facility Board, Commissioner Scruggs.
Urban Type Facility Board met November the 3rd. Minutes are in your packet. Be received and filed.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Aye. Finance Director's Report, Mr. Aaron Maynard.
The finance report, the fund balance report, and a report on debt obligation was all placed on your desk this evening. I would like, as required, to go over that report on debt obligation. That is the new elementary school that we recently issued the debt for. The face amount of that debt is $53,410,000. We received a premium on that issue of $3,172,794. So total that we received with the premium is $56,582,794. We have a true interest cost on that of 3.812%. I told you before, bond rating was unchanged. On the second page of that, if you're following along with me, we paid financial advisor fees to Stevens Inc. of $96,500, legal fees to Bassberry and Sims of $55,000. Legal fees to the county attorney of $2,500, rating agency fees to Standard & Poor's of $37,500. Then your underwriter's discount was $68,221.02, and your paying agent fees, $750, and electronic bidding fees of $1638.75 for total cost of issuance of $262,109.77. The third page is the annual principal payment that's due. And that is all that I'm really required to read into the record. So we will send that on for final approval. It's already been tentatively approved. Nothing on the finance report that I need to point out to you. We have started receiving property tax. Last year, the bills were a little bit late going out. But this year, we've already got $3.7 million in the general fund in October, which is pretty good for October. I don't think I say this every year, but I should say it every year and more than once a year. Thanksgiving is a good time. Thank you guys for what you all do. You probably have one of the most difficult jobs in the county, and you probably hear a lot of complaints from a lot of different places and probably don't get a lot of thank yous. But I thank you for putting up with me and for all you do for the county, sincerely, and I value my relationship with each and every one of you. And that concludes my report, unless you have questions for me.
Motion to approve.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Report from Budget Committee, Commissioner Marlowe.
Budget Committee met November the 9th and November the 16th. Minutes are in your packet. I move they be received and filed.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Resolutions, Commissioner Marlowe.
Resolution 23-11-4 to authorize the WEMA Compliance Specialist or EMS Chief to negotiate settlement on ambulance payments.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye. Resolution 23-11-5 to authorize the institution of bans on open burning when necessary.
Move to approve. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Resolution 23-11-6 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from Capital Projects Fund and the general fund balance to animal control.
Got a motion and a second. Now discussion? Anybody? Are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record. 25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 23-11-7 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an additional appropriation from the Circuit Court Reserve Account, Archives, and Circuit Court Reserve Account data fees to Circuit Court.
Move to approve.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner Kurtz? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record. 25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 23-11-8 to reflect revenues received but not included in the original budget, to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an additional appropriation to the Election Commission.
Second.
Discussion now? Anybody? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record. 25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 23-11-9 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution for line item transfers in finance.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner Dow? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record. 25 and 0, resolution passes.
Resolution 23-11-10 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from capital projects fund to WEMA.
Any discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Mr. Keith? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record. 25 and 0, resolution passes. Any old business to come before this body? Any new business to come before the body? I just need one more motion after saying happy Thanksgiving to all.
Happy Thanksgiving.